Hello everybody, I was shaking about 5 seconds ago when I loaded up this video. This is the RWBY Volume 4 intro. I already got it on my computer, and good lord, I am hyped for this. This is the last reaction I'm going to post for a couple days, because I have to do a ton of shit, but I have a little bit of time right now, and I know the RWBY Rooster Teeth website's down, so even if I did, like, really quickly went and got my sponsorship, I mean, the whole website's having issues, so the Volume 4 premiere has been delayed anyways. Also, I saw a post, one of my friends on Skype and YouTube sent me a thing of a Twitter post from Gray talking about how they want to wait until the reactions, or the episodes are specifically on YouTube for reactors to react to them, which is fine because I think they're going to be on YouTube the day after they're available for sponsors only. You know, like the same time that they're available for all people on Rooster Teeth, I believe they'll also be available on YouTube. So it won't change anything from how I did my Volume 3 of RWBY reactions if you were around for then, which, you know, if you weren't, then whatever, but... right now, the plan's to do RWBY reactions on Monday, even though the Volume 4 premiere I probably won't get to till Tuesday. If that changes, tomorrow I'll have an update video, because I won't be able to record reaction, but I will be able to, you know, just talk, like, not that loud, but, and talk about an update video. And basically, if it does come out on Sunday and, like, everything looks fine, then I'll plan to do my RWBY Volume 4 reaction on Tuesday. If things are different and I have to change stuff, you know, to adhere to what Rooster Teeth wants, then I will, but, you know, the plan at present time is to do Volume 4 premiere Tuesday morning and post it like Tuesday afternoon or whatever, because I can't get to it sooner. But I can react to this intro, and unlike the RWBY World of Remnants where I was curious, the hype level for this intro is through the roof. Let's just throw that charger of my phone, computer, out the way, so there's nothing in my way. So if there is a lot to talk about afterwards, I will go frame by frame analyzation. I don't do that for really anything because it takes too much time and it's editing. Potatoes are annoying. But I will do frame by frame analyzation if I feel it is necessary at any point in this reaction. And yeah, so I will also, in addition to just, you know, editing up, I'll also have a screen cap here, 5 seconds. So yeah, I need to get that going so that I can use that for if I have to do any frame by frame potatoes. Just in case. I don't think I will, but if there's a lot to analyze, which I get the feeling there might be because Volume 3's intro had quite a bit, I will go through that frame by frame, because the first time I watch this, guarantee you, it's going to be Fanboy City, and I'm going to notice stuff, but I'm going to be too busy freaking out over the epic sauce to even tell you about all the awesome shit I see. You know what I mean? Like, my first time watching it, I'm just going to be fanboying, because I'm going to be seeing our main characters and everyone, and, like, it's gonna be insane, and I'm so hyped, and let's just fucking do this. RWBY's Volume 4 opening animation, their OP, their intro, their whatever the heck you want to call it, will commence in 3, 2, 1, and... 4. Volume 4. Let's do a 4 count. 4, 3, 2, 1, and play. Oh, this song... Oh, that grim just... What? Oh, there's the 4 colors. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. There goes the Fall of Beacon. Oh, is that where they're all going? Yeah, maybe. Oh, RWBY. Ooh. Oh, the new designs. Ooh, Ren. Looking badass. They all do. Hi, Crow. Hi, Weiss. Oh, the butler? Oh. Okay. It's got a nice view of Mr. Schnee again. Oh, hi, son. Who are you? New character? Oh, another fun. What? Maybe that was Menagerie. Wait, Tai Yang can do the Yang. Wait, what the hell? Whoa, Adam, yo! Holy shit. Wait, who the fuck are you? Oh, Cinder! What the fuck are these people? Well, there's Salem. Holy shit! And there's all the Grimm. Who are you? Was that one of the 4? One of the, with Cinder and Salem? She's practicing the full summoning of her knight. And they're all fighting, and John's looking pretty good. I love the new gear for John. And there's the 4 of them all together. And there's RWBY. Holy shit, guys. Good fucking lord, that was epic. Holy shit, guys. Okay, so I do have a lot to say, sure enough. So, let me, find a few points. So it seemed to put RWBY in Mistral as opposed to Vale, which is interesting. And it seemed to put, it looked like it might have put, what's her name, Blake in Menagerie, but I don't know. I mean, that's possible. Blake could be anywhere. Menagerie is just a safe bet because she said in Volume 2, Chapter 2, or Chapter 3, early Volume 2 chapter, when she was talking to Ozpin, that she was raised outside the kingdoms, and if you can't fight, you can't survive. Well, the kingdoms are Vale, Atlas, Mistral, and Vacuo. What's not the kingdoms? Well, pretty much the dragon-shaped continent, which I'm assuming Salem and her gang are at, and Menagerie. And between the two, I think it's more likely that she's from Menagerie, which means that, what? Well, it's pretty obvious. She probably went back home to Menagerie, to where she was, either a lot of her time with Adam or before the White Fang. So you see the RWBY. That's a great line. We see Crow watching RWBY and Team Ranger, more specifically RWBY, but to be honest, all four of them, obviously. So that's pretty cool. That's actually, I think, the only glimpse we got of Crow in this entire intro, which I kind of like that he's just being like their guardian. He's not really doing a lot. I'm sure he'll do a lot more, but he's not in this intro, in much. And I also want to comment right now, Neo is not in this intro, which I love, because I like to try to keep, I know it's not going to work because our fandom's insane, but they're trying to keep her out of our minds, because she's going to either come back in the context of wanting to kill RWBY and get revenge for Roman, just be defeated and done with her life and just come to Cinder and give herself to Cinder, or she's going to want revenge on Cinder, and she might blame Cinder for her death. For Roman's death. So I could see any of those three possibilities with Neo, and I don't even know if it'll come up much in this volume at all. I still am, like, in this mindset that a lot is going to happen in in the volume. Like, I feel like a lot of this stuff is going to be future stuff down the line now, although I have to talk about the villains when we get there. But, I keep the intro going, got Weiss, so I actually just missed the pause, but you saw a interesting looking male that looked about Weiss's age, who, if I had to guess, is probably Mr. Schnee's arranged marriage. Not even joking. That's the only thing that comes to mind. Now, I paused it here, and I didn't even notice this the first time. That guy looks like a younger version, or maybe a reanimated version of Ironwood, doesn't it? Like, he's got the same facial structure, the same hair, even though not as much gray, but the attire's changed considerably. But that kind of looks like Ironwood, or maybe, I don't know, maybe a brother of Ironwood. That'd be interesting. Obviously, that, her emotions and trying to get over stuff. And now you see Blake, and I guess in the Volume 4 character short, she was on the edge of that, and it was a sunrise, maybe? And that looks like a ship, so I guess she's not in Menagerie, or she might be near Menagerie. It's in the water. She does not seem amused by Sun. She really does not seem happy to see Sun, and that's interesting. When I first saw that, I thought, oh god, we're gonna get a lot of Black Sun development this season. I'm gonna hate it, but maybe not. I do want to get character development and a lot more interactions between Blake and Sun. I just don't like the ship. And I'm sure I could turn around on it a little bit if we got more interactions, more natural, more true interactions between the two characters. But even so, while I want interactions, I want Sun and Blake to be like these close friends in a more platonic relationship. Even though I do want their relationship to blossom, just not in the romantic sense. Obviously, I ship Bumblebee, but beyond that, I just don't like the pairing of Blake and Sun. Then we got someone who we have no idea who he is. He kind of looks like Neptune with that beard, only with black hair instead of white. So no idea who to know. And she seems to get generally happier. And then we got some girl who honestly looks kind of like Blake. What the fuck is... That just makes me think of some really weird shit involving this dude and this girl, but none of that makes any sense. So I'm just going to assume that they look alike because potatoes, at least because they're both cat faunus. That might, be part of it. But yeah, Blake's looking hot as hell in her new attire. I'm loving her new attire. My favorite new design, no doubt. But that's an interesting looking character, and all of this with Yang, that could be Yang hallucinating and thinking shitty things, or it could actually be Tai Yang's semblance. They might actually be showing us that Tai Yang has the ability to do potatoes. That Tai Yang's ability might be to mimic other people's appearances, which would be a great spying, a technique for spying. Like, that would be freaking brilliant. Like, good lord, that'd be unfair. I mean, Emerald semblance is unfair enough. That'd be pretty fucking unfair too, Tai Yang. So we'll see. But then the way that you saw her, like, all like, terrified by that thought, and then that shot is the shot of this intro. Just Yang falling with her arm, fire in the background, and the most epic shot of Adam I've ever seen. Just badass as fuck. Good lord, that's hot. And that kind of shows that Yang and Adam's fates are intertwined now, which is good, because that further entwines Blake and Yang, because Adam ties them together, and, whether Yang searches for Blake or for Adam, she's likely to find the other. And Blake, Yang, and Adam are probably going to all meet up at some point in the series. No idea who these guys are, but considering one of them has faunus ears and the other one might have something faunus related somewhere, I assume they're like officials of the White Fang that are, even though they're wearing red, I don't know. Okay, we get a guy who goes boom, so clearly he's a bad guy. Then we get Cinder, new attire, hot as fuck. Actually, seems like she's wearing more clothes, which I kind of approve of. Did you guys just... Wait, whoa. It looked like Cinder had something over her left eye. Are you telling me that RWBY fucked her eye? Because, good lord, an eye for an eye or an eye for an arm. Oh my god. If Cinder fucked her left eye, that's epic. That's something I bet not many people noticed. It looked like Cinder fucked her left eye. That's interesting. I want to see more on that. That guy, Jesus, that shot. This guy's just creepy as fuck. Like, good lord. This guy is the most terrifying of them all, though, because he doesn't look that terrifying, even though that shot is pretty terrifying. But this guy seems all business and that. So, we see three dudes in Cinder who are all clearly villains who are all standing underneath Salem, which implies that this is Salem's team. So, Emerald and Mercury and all these people don't even know about Salem. We can just almost guarantee that we don't. But then you have these are the 4 agents of chaos. These are Salem's 4 agents of chaos, which surprises me sort of, because if she had 4 agents, I had the 4 agents of chaos theory, but with 4 girls, because it would be 1 for each of the 4 maidens. Cinder was fall, obviously, and the other 3 would be winter, spring, and summer, respectively. But no, we get 3 guys, none of which are compatible with the the maiden's powers. Very interesting. So these are Salem's agents of chaos in all likelihood. And then, of course, we get glimpses of Salem, the big baddie, the big villain that's the one to end them all in the RWBYverse. I still don't think we're going to get much, if any, of Salem. Maybe a couple minutes max of screen time for Salem, and that might not all be screen time, just her talking, but considering these guys were all in the intro, I assume we're actually going to see Salem in Volume 4, Chapter 1, and probably never again until maybe the end of the volume or whatever. I don't know how long this volume's going to be. Imagine it being like 26 chapters or something fucking insane and just all my theories go out the window. Because I am basing all my theories on Volume 4 being 12 chapters like Volume 2 and 3. But we don't have any confirmation one way or the other of how long Volume 4 is going to be. And they did get all the World of Remnants, we assume, for the season out of the way before the season, so God knows what they're going to do. I am so hyped for this, it's ridiculous. So yeah, Salem and her 4 agents of chaos, which is very interesting, so Yeah, I can't wait to meet some of those guys later. And then all the Grimm, nothing to say here. RWBY fighting... I think that was one of our villains, and now you have what appears to be a Dreamscape and kind of Steven Universe slash Evangelion-esque. Adam fighting Blake, and Blake just looking afraid, like she doesn't want to fight him, which is really weird. After everything, I would expect that Blake would, at this point, actually want to fight him. So I don't know what's going on there. That's an interesting shot that's very foreboding to what could happen. I do think an Adam-Blake interaction in Volume 4 is pretty likely, to be honest. That's one thing I do think will happen. Whether or not it'll involve Yang is a toss-up, but I'm leaning slightly towards yes. That's a big summoning. Obviously, I missed the pause point, but I don't want to go back. But yeah, obviously she's practicing the full summoning of her knight from the White trailer. You can see the new attires pretty well here. Ren really does look older. I think he's got the biggest one. Nora doesn't look much different. Jean, like the pieces of gold on the gold, like brownish gold on his armor, that looks so good. He looks so knightly now, and it's great because that's literally the point. I'm loving Jean in that. Like, Jean just looks so good in that shot, and just in general. And he looks like he's improved, even though I still assume he's probably the weakest of the four. Although, I don't know. I mean, Ren's never been that strong, but we don't know his semblance either. We don't know two of the Rangers' semblance. We don't know Jean's. Even Jean doesn't, unless he discovered it in these 8 months, and we find out in Volume 4. And Ren, who we still don't know his semblance, so God knows what the hell it is. I mean, we know he's very in tune with his aura and spiritual power, but that doesn't necessarily mean it has anything to do with his semblance. Of course, we get our shot of the four main characters. And then we get RWBY, that is such a great intro. It's not even funny. Like, the song I'm going to have to listen to 8,000 times to figure out one way or another whether I love it, hate it, or whatever. I think it's good. I don't know. I don't think it's my favorite. I think it might even be my least favorite, but I need to listen to it 8,000 times. I think similarly to the Volume 3 intro, it's more powered on its lyrics, even though she is singing in a more way that's a little more reminiscent of how she sung, I believe, in the Volume 2 intro. I need to listen to them all a million times. I know them by heart, but I need to hear the tones and stuff again. But, you know, yep, they were just, you thought it was a fairy tale, but they were just pretending. Get wrecked, everyone who watches this show. That intro was amazing, and I hope you guys enjoyed this little frame-by-frame, you know, analyzation type thing I did for this intro. I don't do this. I enjoy it. Trust me, I enjoy the shit out of it, but it's too much. It's a mess with editing. And for really long stuff, I would go on forever. It'd be the longest videos ever. So I only will do this for really small, like, pretty much the only thing I'll do this for is something like an intro. And the only intros I'll be reacting to are pretty much RWBY intros. But yeah, that was fucking awesome. I hope you guys enjoyed this half as much as I did, because I enjoyed the shit out of it. Anyways, Flamin' Shark signing out. Hope you guys have a wonderful, fantastical day, and I will see you next time with another video. Thanks for watching. Peace.